I'm George of MadCherry.net. This is the second installment of the Fruits and Feelings series where I try to create makeup looks based on, well, fruits and feelings. The treatment for this video is going to be different from the first look, which was the Mad Cherry look, because I wanted to talk to you about something that I've been trying to work on for many years now. Disclaimer first, this isn't by any means a tutorial. This is just me playing with makeup and squeezing out my creative juices. I don't think I can be counted as a beauty guru. I'm not equipped with the right skills in terms of creating step-by-step tutorials. The name of the look that I'm gonna do today is Grateful Grape. Try saying that 3 times fast. So you may have already guessed, since the name of the look is Grateful Grape, the thing that I wanted to talk to you about is gratitude. Growing up, I wasn't what you'd call the thankful type. I'm not sure if it's because of my self-centeredness, which really was an issue for me when I was younger, or it was something cultural. Because I do remember going on jeepney rides before, and you know how you'd ask people to pass your money, or how people would ask you to pass the money to the driver. I don't remember many occasions where people would say thank you. So I'm not sure if it's my own personal self-centeredness when I was younger, or if it's just our culture to not be thankful or to express gratitude. Maybe it's a mix of both. So either way, I was just not a thankful person in general. I wasn't very appreciative of things. Worse, if I did appreciate things, it was difficult for me to express it. It was only actually when I met my husband that I became really vocal about appreciation. I became thankful in the truest sense of the word, but I still think it's something that I need to improve on. It's not to say that I'm not thankful for my life, because I am. It's just that I can't say I'm thankful all the time, because I think that's hard, especially when there are hard times. But it's something that I really wanna be better at. But it's not like toxic positivity though. I still want to see hardships as hardships, but at the end of the day, I want to be able to honestly say that I am thankful for those hardships. I also wanna be better at gratitude, because did you know that there's a study that says people who are more thankful are generally happier than those who are not. They asked 3 sets of people to do different things. The first set was asked to write thank you notes to people even if they don't send them. The second one, they were asked to write about their negative feelings. And the third set was asked to do nothing in terms of writing. And what they found out was those who wrote thank you letters were happier than those who did not do anything, and those who wrote about negative experiences. I mean, it's still a case-by-case basis, but I kind of want to prove if that study is correct. And I found that there are a lot of resources on how to practice gratitude daily. There was this one article that listed down 41 things that you can do. There was also another article that listed down 8. But I don't want to be overwhelmed. I don't want to feel like it's a chore. So I want to start with baby steps first. And these are the things that I'll be doing. So the first thing that I'm going to do is try to keep a gratitude journal. So as I mentioned earlier, the study asked people to write thank you notes to other people even if they don't send them out. So I think essentially it works the same way, because if you don't send them out, you're basically just keeping a diary. I've actually always been the journaling type. I've always had diaries and notebooks all the time. Journaling has always been really helpful for me. Words have always been my way of figuring things out. I actually already tried in the past, but I guess I just didn't have the brain capacity for it at the time. Right now, I'm not sure if I do, but if I wait for that time to come, who knows when it will actually come. So I will start as soon as I can. Another thing that I'm gonna do is to be more curious. I know curiosity and gratitude don't really seem to be related, but it makes sense to me, because I feel like when you have a child's perspective, you're more open to discovering new things and you appreciate things more, and therefore you become more thankful for those things. I think sometimes when you're already prejudiced about things, it's hard for you to really appreciate them. So as someone who tends to be closed off to so many things. Like if I don't like something, I immediately close off. I'm trying to be more open and childlike in that sense. I'm not sure if it's a result of becoming older and just knowing what you want, but yeah, I'm not very open to a lot of new things anymore, which is good, of course. Knowing what you want and knowing what works for you is great, but also it limits you from discovering new things. So I think my goal is to find the balance between keeping the things that I know I already want, but also keeping an open mind to things that I'm not sure yet about. I also feel like since we're getting older, it's more difficult for us to just, as cliche as it sounds, stop and smell the roses, because we have a lot of responsibilities at hand. We're focused on a lot of things, not just the ones that are at hand, but also the things that we want to do. Like for me, even though I work from home, I feel like I'm always busy, as in I hardly have time for anything, and then I want to do YouTube. So that's an additional, I wouldn't say burden, but an additional challenge to just pause and really take everything in and just be thankful for everything. Speaking of childlike wonder and childlike innocence, I'm sure you've seen the TikTok of this cute little boy. I think his name is Grayson. The kid who says, "Thank you, Mama," whenever his mom gives him food. So yes, Grayson, the kid, is one of my role models when it comes to this challenge. So I feel like when you're older, aside from just being very busy, because you get to experience a lot of things, sometimes new things or just experiences might not be novel to you anymore. Like, I don't want to be the type to not be thankful or not appreciate things that are happening to me just because other things that are just as nice have happened to me already. I think that's related to curiosity that I'm gonna do is to have a gratitude ritual. So I read somewhere that it can be as elaborate as setting time for yourself and meditating and just in your mind listing down the things that you're thankful for. Or it can be as simple as saying grace. I think, as I mentioned, I don't want to overwhelm myself, so I'm gonna try something simpler. I think one of the things that I struggle with is I am thankful for being able to work out, but I still don't enjoy it, even if I can feel and I can see the benefits that it gives my body. So I think one of the tangible ways I can practice it is by saying thank you to myself after every workout and just really tell myself, you did a good job. Because motivating yourself to work out is already half a battle. So being able to finish a workout really is a feat in itself. So I think I should thank myself more when it comes to that. And I should thank my body that it was able to endure all the things that I'm putting it through. Another thing I can practice a gratitude ritual on is after a good meal. My husband does it all the time, as in every time we finish a meal that's really good, or even during the meal itself, like while we're eating, he would really just blurt out, "Oh my god, this is amazing." So I think I picked that up from him a bit, but he's more constant about it, more consistent about it. So I think it's something that I also want to try, having a gratitude ritual. The thing that I'm gonna do to practice gratitude is to verbalize my gratitude, because I think the first two steps are very intrinsic. But my main issue in terms of gratitude, aside from just appreciation in general, is I'm having a difficult time verbalizing my appreciation for other people. So that is my third step. I think I've actually already improved in that sense. Like before, I really don't remember saying thank you all that much when I was younger. But now, whenever there's a chance for me to do so, I really take it. So it could be with my husband or my daughter, it could be with someone from work. I always just try to say thank you all the time. But I think what I need to focus on is being able to say thank you to people, not just when they've done something for me. I want to be able to share my appreciation for people even though they don't do anything for me. Like if they just inspired me, or I don't know, if I just feel like I'm grateful that they exist. I'm gonna take the first step by saying thank you to just the people around me first. And then maybe in the future I can be as brave as other people who send their idols and their favorite artists notes and fan mails. And on that note, I want to say thank you to you for watching this video. I hope it inspired you also to challenge yourself to be more thankful if you feel like you're also not as thankful as you think you should be. This is the final look, by the way. This is the Grateful Grape look inspired by my quest to being more grateful about life and the people around me. Thanks for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye!